For our fans on the visiting side of the stadium, restaurant facilities located in the white trailer. And food trucks available for concessions over as well. At the conclusion of tonight's game, we ask that no fans, spectators, parents make their way to the track and field. Once again, at the conclusion of tonight's game, no fans or spectators allowed on the track and field area. Also, all spectators must remain behind the fenced-in area at all times. Captains for the last ball game for the Hurricane. Number 11, Devin Smith. Number 58, Dylan Garrett. Number 20, Luis Triana. Number 27, Will Barnett. Number 5, Terrence Brown. And number 60, Zayshawn Martin. Officials for tonight's contest: referee Brad Davidson, umpire Tony Davis. Headlinesman Eddie Price, line judge Stephen Tyler, side judge Kevin Anderson, and field judge Michael Harrell. Captains for Cabot: number 17, David Liddell. Number 92, Aiden Harris. Number 96, Aiden Cook. Number 94, Logan Jackson.
Jonesboro will be receiving for the East End Cup.
How about a round of applause for Kane the Hurricane? They're sponsored by Centennial Bank and Young Investments. Ladies and gentlemen, your Jonesboro Golden Hurricane! Hurricane start first and 10 on the 19-yard line. Following the play, recovered by Hurricane, and brings up second down. Pass complete by right Trayshawn Crawford to bring up third down. Pass complete by 12, Kevin Smith. Going to bring up fourth down. On the count of the Hurricane between 7 and Willie Barnett. Back to receive for Cabot number 15, Jordan Van Gordon. Van Gordon on the return, trying to mess up the Hurricanes. Cabot take over. First and 10 on the 44-yard line. Preston Howard on the carry, several Hurricanes on the stop. And on the play, brings up second down and 8. Charlie Powell, the quarterback keeper. Well, the lines of the Hurricane defense good enough for a Cabot first down. First and 10 from the 41-yard line. Best on the carry, there's flag on play.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, defense number 7. That penalty is 15 yards from the end of the run. First down.
After the penalty, Cabot had the ball first and 10 on the 19-yard line. Dawson Hartnett on the carry. Several Hurricanes on the stop. Bring up second down and 9. So the play will bring up third down and short. Kamari Piner on the carry. He'll bring up fourth down and short. Marquis Stafford on the tackle on the previous play. Touchdown, Cabot. Flag on play.
That ball. Coach. Defense. On the field. That team is not going to get the ball with 3 shots.
PAT is good. 7:30 left play in the first quarter. Cabot 6. First Cabot 7. Hurricane 0. Back receiver for the Hurricane, number 7, Avion Jones. Then come forward, Jordan Daniels. Davion Jones on the return. Going out of bounds at the 36-yard line. Hurricane will start first down and 10. Markey gets picked on the carry. So Cabot is going to stop. We'll bring up second down and 3. Markey gets picked on the carry. Result of the play is good for St. Bernard's Hurricane. First and 10 at the 49-yard line. Markey gets picked on the carry. Good for another St. Bernard's Hurricane. First and 10 on the 36-yard line. Lucas Gibson on the carry. Gain 1 brings up second down and 9. Pass complete. Number 3, Chris Stacy. On the bounds by the Cabot defense. It'll bring up third down and 9. Second number 17, John Williams.
Second and actually lost a couple of yards back to the 21. It's second down and 6 for the Hurricane. That's usually good, but not when you start off first and 5. 1, 2, 3 receivers out to the left side. Kellen Smith lone to the right. Near the boundary. Pickett in the backfield with Terrence Brown. High snap. Brown gets it down. And Brown dropped for another loss. His helmet was pulled off, too. Breaking through was Gavin Best. Face mask on the defense. That's going to give Jonesboro the first down. Walk inside. the 15 to the 13 and move those chains. Face mask ripped his helmet right off his head. And they waive the must come off if you lose your hat rule. I'm not sure that's how it's worded, but that's what it is. Brown in the shotgun. Can't get Cabot to move this time. Looks to the side, gets the play, now calls it out to his teammates. Two receivers split left, one to the right side. That's Kellen Smith. Gets it to Pickett this time, and he's double teamed and falls forward for no gain. Hunter Corbishley on the tackle. He actually lost a yard at 2nd and 11. Brown has yet to throw a pass on this drive, other than the flip forward earlier in the drive. Now he's going to throw it to the end zone. Has a man. Stacy gets free, and it's a touchdown. Terrence Brown, 13 yards to Chris Stacy, and it's 7-6. Now, Will Barnett been pretty good on point afters this season. I don't have a season statistic, but I don't remember him missing maybe one or two and had one blocked. Ryland Jones gets it down. Barnett's kick is up. Good, and we're tied at 7. This is Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network.
The team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been taking care of our local athletes for over 40 years. And now they have 2 locations with JOSM on Main and the all-new JOSM on Matthews. Inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center with non-operative providers Dr. J.T. Fisher and the newest addition to the staff, Dr. Morgan Benefield. Call 932-1820. Find them on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
Chris Stacy with his 4th touchdown pass of the year. Drive the ball down the field, running with Markevius Pickett. They kind of picked that up, and he throws a touchdown pass of 13 yards, and we're tied at 7. Good answer by the Hurricane. Now Will Barnett will tee it at the 40. Not any wind to speak of tonight, so nothing to help or hinder him. Barnett gets a kick end over end to the 1 yard line, then going to the knees, picking up the football. They don't call him down. Now he has some opening. Getting free, still on his feet. Finally, Trayshawn Crawford drags him down at midfield, but that's a 49-yard kick return for number 14 for Cabot, Aiden Tatum. And Cabot in great field position at midfield. Why? Very surprised. He went to his knees to pick up the football and apparently got him off the turf before he gained control of it. Brad Davison right back there with him. He doesn't miss much. So it's first down Cabot. They're going to split 2 out to the right side, 1 to the short left, ball on the left hash for Charlie Powell, the quarterback. He gets the snap. He rolls to his right, looking for a receiver. Can't find anybody. And a nice diving quarterback sack made by Caleb Smith. Powell was going to try to run for it. He couldn't find his receiver. It was really covered up well by Taz Clark, and Smith with the tackle, the quarterback sack for a loss of 3. 2nd and 13. Powell again in the shotgun. Gives it to the running back, the big running back who falls forward. He got 2 of them back. That was Vest on the carry, Keegan Vest. 3rd down and 11. Big movement by that Jonesboro defensive front. Getting the bigger Panthers back on their heels. 3 receivers out to the left side, 1 to the right, 1 back. That's Vest back there with Powell. Powell, deep drop, under pressure, still under pressure. He gets free and then gets down at the 50. He got back to the original line of scrimmage before he was brought down by Taz Clark. But check that. That's Rico Dawson. Nope, I believe that's Taz Clark. The jersey, can't really tell the number on it. Jonathan Milton with the quarterback sack. Number 8. Here's a punter in. He skied him in pregame. He skies this one. Angling it for the corner. It hits and goes backward and down at the 15-yard line by Cabot. And that's where Jonesboro goes to work after holding Cabot. 3 and out after a great return of 49 yards and get the ball right back. 1st and 10, Jonesboro at their 15-yard line. Have to run all the way across the field to the left hash. Tyree Hamilton stays on the widest right. Now Stacy changes places with Rylan Jones, who's in as a receiver. They're all to the right side. Now Jones goes in motion. He sets up as the H-back. Going to give it to Markevius Pickett. Looking for a hole, can't find one. In fact, he's going to lose maybe part of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 10. Jaden Boyster on the tackle for Cabot. I've not seen Jordan Daniels tonight yet. He is the other back for Jonesboro. Seen him and Pickett out there at times together. Terrence Brown fakes the handoff, throws it downfield, and a diving attempt by Chris Stacy is incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 10 for the Hurricane. Good play fake by Brown, just do it a little bit out of the reach of Stacy. Kellen Smith now splits out to the widest right side. Stacy stays right. 2 receivers out to the left. Pickett the back. Brown in the shotgun. Boy, this might set up great for that sucker screen. Just release Pickett after the line comes through. Now he's going to go in motion. Thrown out to Kellen Smith, who makes the catch. Just hold on to the football. He does. He's down at the 20. That's a 5-yard gain, but well short of the first down. It'll be 4th and 5. Here comes the punt team for Jonesboro. So Cabot answers with a 3 and out of their own. Jonesboro having trouble finding the correct personnel to go out on the field. Everybody yelling punt, and they have to call a timeout. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the end of the quarter. That's the end of the quarter. I was wondering why Will Barnett was just casually walking to the sideline while everybody was yelling punt, and he was looking at the clock saying, hey, Coach, it's the end of the quarter. And it is the end of the quarter. We're tied at 7. Back with the second quarter after a 30-second timeout. This is Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
Greenway proudly supports the DIYer in you. Whether you're a mover, a shaker, a groundbreaker, a risk taker, a challenge embracer, or a landscape visionary, whatever the task, we've got a John Deere tractor that can help move your project forward. You've got work to do, so let's get started. Reserve yours today in store or at gogreenway.com.
Bud Schroppel back here at Cooksey Johns Field. Let's give you some scores that we have coming in here to the press box. Make sure after the game you tune in to the Kavanaugh Auto Group Friday Night Light Scoreboard Show with Will Oswald, who have all the updates and a lot of finals and interviews and all that. Games happening tonight in the first week of conference play for most conferences. Cabot and Jonesboro, of course, tied at 7 here. 7-7 tie Bentonville and Springdale Harbor. Greene County Tech down 15-0 at Marion. West Memphis leading Sylvan Hills 14-7. Greenwood 6-0 over Van Buren. Brooklyn and Wynn tied at 7. That's a big one down in 5A. All right, Will Barnett out to kick. Good snap this time. Gets his foot into it. High spiral. That will be, it's going to be a penalty on Jonesboro. Flag's going to come out late. Jonesboro picks it up, and Caleb Smith's going to run it in, but they ran into the kick return man. That's Hayes Cox. And that'll be a penalty impeding the receiver. That'll be 15 yards and a first down for Cabot deep in Jonesboro territory. Want to remind you once again, as we're waiting for the official call, you can watch this game streaming online at JHS The Warning. That's at YouTube. And also invite you to download the EAB Media Group app that will allow you to listen to this game, watch this game on streaming, or any other game that EAB covers. In town, we have every Friday night, Jonesboro, Valley View, Brooklyn, and Nettleton. And across the state, teams like Wynn, West Memphis, Marion, Stuttgart, Conway, Russellville, Dardanelle, just to name a few, and just right available at the punch of a button. Also Saturdays you can hear Arkansas Tech and Arkansas State, both members of the EAB Sports Network. All right, here comes Cabot, 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line of Jonesboro after the penalty impeding the receiver. Charlie Powell, the quarterback. This time it's Amari Kreiner in the backfield, number 3. Two receivers split out to the left side. Kreiner's going to get the call, looking for a hole. Finds a little bit of a crease and powers down to the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Good first down run for Cabot. Chris Turnage on the tackle for Jonesboro. Second down, and going to call it a long 4. Two receivers to the right side, one left, ball in the middle of the field. Powell, the quarterback, Kreiner the back. H-back goes to the left side now to block. Powell's going to throw what he wants to, and he's going to be flushed out and run it, and going to be tackled from behind by number 85. That's Davion Woods, but not before Powell got the first down. KJ Anderson on the tackle. 1st and 10, Cabot at the 23-yard line of Jonesboro. Tied at 7, just underway second quarter. Powell in the gun. Way to his right is Kreiner. They're going to hand it on the jet sweep. Turning the corner, taking it downhill, and touchdown. It was Noah Martin on the jet sweep, and boy, he had a lot of good blocking in front of him. Here's Heyer, H-E-Y-E-R, for the point after. Well-designed drive, quick drive for Cabot. Kick is up and good. Cabot on top, 14-7. This is Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Pico Foods says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Evan Mathis with the 17-yard run, and Cabot regains the lead 14-7. Next week, first road game of the year. We've been here 5 weeks with counting the benefit game, and we hit the road, and our reward for that, get to go to Bryant and play against a 2-month former coach for Jonesboro, Quad Sanders. He came in after Randy Coleman resigned and stayed here for a couple of months. The Bryant coach left, Buck James, and Quad Sanders called home, and that's how we got Tyler George as our head coach. I think everybody won on that one. We'll go to Bryant next week. Tell you the times in just a minute as the kick is going to come to Jonesboro. It's going to be a short kick coming up for it at the 14-yard line. Here's Devin Smith, who gets free to the 40. Out of bounds about the 44. Mark at the 43. I believe a flag came out at the 42.
First and 10 to the 42-yard.
Face mask on the receiving team. Interesting call. First down, Jonesboro. They move the ball back to the 27-yard line, first and 10. Terrence Brown on the shotgun from the right hash. Twins out to the left side. Kellen Smith the furthest. Here comes Jordan Daniel. He's going to take a screen pass, looking for blockers, trying to get upfield, makes a nice cut, and gets down to the 33-yard line. Going to be a gain of 6, 2nd and 4 coming up. A little screen pass there to Jordan Daniels, who hits the field for the first time tonight. Quickly, Jonesboro back in formation at the left hash. Brown in the gun. Takes the snap. Gives it to Jordan Daniel. He goes wide right this time. Downfield and gets the first down as he crosses the 40 to the 42. Spotted at the 42. First and 10, Jonesboro. No, excuse me, just outside of the 40. Twins left, single right. Brown from the right hash. Takes a handoff to Jordan Daniels. Deep drop. Throwing it downfield. Has a man. Got him. Bobbled and then caught by Chris Stacy. Makes a move and gets to the 40. He caught it, dropped it. Before it hit the ground, he picks it up and gets about 5 more yards. Move those chains. First down, Jonesboro at the 40-yard line of Cabot. Trying for the answer. Down 14-7. 9:24 to go, second quarter. Twins left, single right. High snap. Brown's going to have to get on it. Now it's going to be covered by Cabot. Another bad snap. Turns the ball over. Jonesboro was moving the football and a bad snap. Instead of jumping on the football, Terrence tried to get it on the bounce and should have just covered it. Cabot gets it at midfield, first and 10. Top break there. Boy, they were really moving the football with ease. Now the defense has to go back to work. Ball set up right at midfield. Charlie Powell, the quarterback. Gavin Reardon is the H-back. Going to have a tight end and an H-back on the right side. Unbalanced line right. Now Reardon goes to the left in the slot, trying to set up for a screen pass to block, and number 6 dropped the football. Thrown behind him, Quinn Hawkins, the intended receiver, and just couldn't come up with the football. Second and 10, Cabot. Charlie Powell, the quarterback. He is 5'9", 168-pound senior. They set the ball up in the middle of the field, second and 10. Reardon this time H-back to the right side and have a slot receiver on the left along with the wide out to the boundary. Now Reardon goes to the left side. Powell's going to flip it. And a 4-yard run for 0. Cooper Powell. He lined up as the Wildcat quarterback on that touchdown run for the first score for Cabot. Now it's 3rd and 6 from the Jonesboro 46. Have to get to the 40. 2 receivers come to the right side. That's the wide side of the field. Ball on the left hash, 1 receiver to the left. Powell, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Throws it downfield, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it into the hands of Quinn Hawkins, and it was Avion Jones who thought he was going to get the pick. Sophomore tough on himself, but that's a great defensive play by Avion Jones. Jonesboro's going to get it on the punt. And I mean, this kid can kick. I'm sure he's being recruited by many major colleges. He can put some air between the ground and the football and take it deep. Good snap. He pooches this one down. Fair catch called for, and it bounces straight up. Then Gibson gets it and actually returned it 3 yards. Then the ball came out. Turnover again for Jonesboro inside the 10. Cabot comes up with it, and they get it to the 4. Another bad turnover for Jonesboro. Hold everything. They may be calling him down back at the 4. One referee standing where the football would have been had the runner been ruled down there, and hopefully that's what he's going to rule. It's going to be Cabot ball, 1st and goal. It was an illegal catch to start with because a fair catch was called for. I'm not sure about that call. Tyler George wanting to get an explanation. He is as animated as I've seen him. 1st and goal at the 4. Another turnover in favor of Cabot. Jonesboro dodged a bullet last time. Let's see what they can here. They're going to go power formation, everybody in tight. Powell's going to keep it. And there's a flag on the play. It's going to be offside on Jonesboro. Half distance to the goal, still 1st down. But once again, the old turnover comes into play. 2 tonight for Jonesboro, and they're right on the heels of going down 2 scores. Bad snap. Powell can't pick it up. Now it's loose. Who's going to get it? Could it be a scoop and score? No, it's going to be covered by Jonesboro. Hurricane ball at the 35. Avion Jones. Or excuse me, it was number 29 for Jonesboro. Jordan Hicks, who just kept fumbling it, moving it forward. First down, Jonesboro at the 35-yard line, so they get a turnover of their own.
They're going to start 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line.
Terrence Brown in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the short right. Thought it was going to go out of bounds, but somehow it stayed in, and Jonesboro gets it. Here is Jordan Daniels up the middle. He's going to get free. Or excuse me, that's Markevius Pickett with a 15-yard first down run. Move those chains. First down, Jonesboro. Quickly, Brown. High snap. He pulls it down again, gives it to Pickett. He takes it right up the middle. And close to a 10-yard gain. They're going to give him 10. Move the chains again. First down, Jonesboro. But again, snap was a little high. Brown had to jump for it. That has been a reoccurring problem for Jonesboro all year long. Jordan Daniels in now for Markevius Pickett. 2nd and 1 for the Hurricane, and timeout called by Cabot. 7:28 to go, first half. Jonesboro trails Cabot 14-7, back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Go outside and play with Jonesboro Cycle and ATV. Jonesboro Cycle is your go-to for all your power sports needs, whether it be off-road, on-road, or on the wall. Check out their inventory of four-wheelers, side-by-sides, motorcycles, dirt bikes, cruisers, go-karts, scooters, personal watercrafts, boats, and even boat motors. Jonesboro Cycle is a 185,000 square foot motorsports mecca featuring all the name brands under one roof. Jonesboro Cycle and ATV on U.S. Highway 63 North in Bono and JonesboroCycle.com.
Bud Schropel back with you at Centennial Bank Stadium here at Jonesboro High School, Cooksey Johns Field, 14-7, Cabot with the lead. But Jonesboro moving the ball very quickly. Cabot trying to kill some momentum there for the Hurricane, calling that timeout. Jonesboro's turned it over twice tonight. Cabot with a big turnover inside the red zone on their last possession. Now Hurricane trying to make this work in their favor. Corning and Marshall, no score. 8-man football. That will get some information to Aaron Lowe here. Two receivers left, one right. Brown's going to throw it. Downfield, has a man. It's Kellen Smith. Can't come up with the football, incomplete. Oh, and he was open in the middle. Catch it, it's a score. And Kellen's down. Maybe it's a cramp. They're rolling him over. Getting a lot of attention from the medical staff here for Jonesboro High School. It's Kellen Smith down. And we'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Cabot dealer in Brooklyn. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Cabot machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green-thumbed homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Cabot match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Achieve your goals faster with our Cabot inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted Cabot dealer, First Choice Farm and Lawn.
Back at Cooksey Johns, and it seems that this may be a little more serious of an injury to Kellen Smith. Carter Harbuck, the offensive coordinator for Jonesboro, hauling over to the sideline. There's 5 medical staff down there for Jonesboro attending to Kellen Smith. Now Kellen's up, though. And apparently it was just maybe just a bad cramp. And when you get those things and they don't go away, you feel like your leg's getting ready to explode. Kellen walking off very gingerly, but it does appear to be a cramp because he's using both legs. Hopefully he'll be back tonight. 3rd and 1 coming up for Jonesboro, and I mean that pass was so close to being a touchdown. Again, Terrence Brown showing his improvement as a throwing quarterback. 4th and 1 for Jonesboro at the Cabot 41. Terrence Brown, Markevius Pickett. Two receivers split to the right, Myron Taylor, along with Rylan Jones, tight end and H-back to the left. High snap again. Brown pulls it down and immediately sacked by number 41. London Oliveto. Lost back to the 48. Now Jonesboro's going to have to go for it on 4th down, unless they want to punt it down deep. Another bad snap. That has been a problem game in and game out for the Hurricane. Terrence Brown is going to go for it on 4th and 6. Pickett in the backfield. He goes in motion. This time it rolls by Brown. He dives on it back at the 36, and that's where Cabot will have it 1st and 10. Back-to-back bad snaps by the Jonesboro center. And Cabot set up nicely. That one was rolled back in a hurry past Terrence Brown, and he had no choice but to dive on it. First down, Cabot at the 36-yard line of Jonesboro. They're up 14-7, want more. 6:39 to go, first half. Charlie Powell in the backfield. They run a little misdirection, and Vest just runs over Devin Smith and gets the first down to the 24. I mean, he just ran over Devin Smith, flattened him. Keegan Vest bruising back for Cabot. 11-yard gain, first down, Cabot. Actually, 12-yard gain at the 24 of Jonesboro. Give it to Vest again. Keegan Vest just runs up the middle and powers his way inside, just inside the 15-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 9 3/4. Second and not much for the Panthers. They line up quickly. Powell in the shotgun. Vest to his left. Twins to the left. Reardon sets up as the H-back in the middle, and Vest just puts both hands around the football and powers it down to the 11. First down, Cabot. Move the chains. Turnovers, bad snaps, just inappropriate times for Jonesboro's cost him tonight. And this last couple of bad snaps getting ready to hurt him again. Looks like Vest, Cale Vest now the quarterback. Cale Turner. He throws a quick pass out to Reardon looking for blockers, stays on his feet, and finally pushed out of bounds at about the 3. Cale Turner is the quarterback. He's number 9 now. Turner, 6'3", 201-pound junior for the Panthers. 2nd and 2 at the 3. For Cale Turner. Looks to the side for the call from Jeff Reed's staff. Now runs the play. Gives it to Keegan Vest again. Runs in the line, just keeps his powerful legs moving and gets to the 1-foot line. It's going to be first and goal from inside the 1. Cale Turner now. He gives it to Vest again, and Vest is stacked up and pushed back. He may have lost half a yard. Good goal line stand by Jonesboro there. Finishing him off was number 5. That is Marcus Hiles. Taz Clark also in on the stop. Lost back to almost the 2. Second and goal from there. Now Kreiner comes in, Amari Kreiner. The flag comes out. Stopping the play. And it's an illegal procedure against Cabot. Move it back 5 more yards. Second and goal from the 7.
Out of the penalty to bring a second goal from the 7.
.333 to go in the first half. Jonesboro down 14-7 and trying to push Cabot back and not allow them in for at least 6. Hold them to 3 here. That'd be a victory for the Hurricane. Second and goal from the 7. Cale Turner gives it to Kreiner, and he falls forward to back to about the 2-yard line.
Number 33, Marlon Adams.
Marlon Adams on the tackle for Jonesboro. Third and goal from the 3.
Goal from the 3-yard line.
Run another little misdirection there with Kreiner. Now Vest is back out there. Give it to 15, and he is immediately dropped. Marquise Stafford quickly in for the stop. Back to the 5, 4th and goal from there, and here comes the kick unit for Cabot. Make it or not, that was a victory for the Hurricane defense. This will be a 21-yard field goal attempt from straight away. From higher. Good placement, kick is up, and it is good. But Jonesboro, after first and goal from the 1-foot line, holds Cabot to 3. It's 17-7. Panthers with the lead. This is Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
Hey there, Northeast Arkansas. This is John Moore of Arkansas Superstore on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Here to tell you that we're flipping the script on car buying. Don't stand for bait and switch tactics.
That's holding.
We believe in transparency and trust. You deserve the car you want with a payment much lower than your rent. Arkansas Superstore is here to make sense of it all for you. Come over and find your dream ride. You're approved. When the banks say no, I say yes. Visit us today at 11580 Highway 49 North in Brooklyn or online at arkansassuperstore.com.
Well, I'll tell you, the defense played big there. First and goal from the 1-foot line. And they had to go for a 21-yard field goal after a couple of big plays, one big hit from Marquise Stafford. And now Jonesboro will get the ball back with 2 minutes and 6 seconds in which to operate. Coming up in the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show, we'll give you scores from around the state, give you a recap of the scoring, maybe even let you hear some good music here tonight from the Jonesboro High School Marching Band. That comes up at halftime. The Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show brought to you by Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at CavanaughCars.com. Here's the kickoff. Avion Jones is going to field it at the 5 to the 10, 15, 25, and somersault tackle to the 29 of Jonesboro. That's where they'll go to work first and 10 with 1:58 on the clock. Need to get some points here before halftime. Moving the ball a couple of times and turnovers just pop that bubble. Could be a different ball game had they not turned the ball over. But it is what it is. 2 receivers split out to the left side. 2 in tight right. Here comes Pickett in motion. Terrence Brown looking to throw. Can't find anybody. Now he's going to run it. Now throws it out. And it's right to Markevius Pickett, who makes the catch and gets to the 45. 16-yard pickup. Move the chains. First down, Jonesboro. There's a flag on the play. I'm afraid they may be saying that Terrence Brown went past the line of scrimmage before he threw that football. Yep, that's what they're going to call. Illegal forward pass. Cost him 5 yards, first and 15. So wipe away that nice play. Now they move back to the 25-yard line. 1st and 15, Hurricane. Brown in the shotgun. Trips left, single right. Jordan Daniels takes a pass in the backfield, has to make some moves, and gets maybe a yard to the 26. He was out there in no man's land with no blockers. First one to hit him was number 33, Logan Eason. Trips to the left side, single to the right for Terrence Brown in the gun. Jordan Daniels, the back. 1:15 to go until halftime. Slipped handoff to Jordan Daniels, and he goes forward for a couple. It'll be 3rd and 11 for the Hurricane. And Jonesboro's going to burn a timeout. Nope, Cabot's going to burn a timeout. Timeout Cabot with 1:06 to go in the half. Jonesboro trailing the Panthers 17-7. Back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
You raised your family here. Did every July 4th here. Refinished the floors here twice. Sized up your daughter's boyfriends here. Waited in the doorway all day when your son was coming home on leave. This place has given you all you've dreamed of, and now it's giving again in the form of a gourmet kitchen and the quietest dishwasher known to man. Realize your dream with a home equity line of credit from Simmons Bank. Dreams realized. SimmonsBank.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
Bud Schropel back at Cooksey Johns. Jonesboro football 3rd and 11. We've got 4th down on the down indicator, but it's 3rd down and 11. No, it's not. It's 4th down and 11. Play got away from me. Here comes Will Barnett out to kick. That's why Cabot called the timeout. Excuse me. Got to quit taking naps in these broadcasts. Will Barnett to kick. They're coming at him, and he gets it away. Fielded at the 45 on a fair catch by number 15, Hayes Cox, and that's where Cabot goes to work 1st and 10. They'll try to punch in something before halftime. Cabot has 1 timeout. Jonesboro has 3. Cabot has a 10-point lead, 17-7. Again, Jonesboro's turned it over twice tonight and had a couple of bad snaps. It cost him field position and possession. And Cabot's turned it over once. Two receivers right, 1 left for Cale Turner, the quarterback. Kreiner, the back. He'll get the handoff, trying to go left side, and he's stacked up and pushed back and brought to the ground. Who's that getting off? He's coming up with the football, but not getting the football was Devin Smith.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd down and 9.
Gain of 1, 2nd and 9. 34 seconds to go in the first half. 17-7 Cabot lead. Turner's going to throw it downfield. Has a man wide open, and he threw it behind him. Incomplete. That was, if it was on pace, that was a touchdown. He slipped behind the Jonesboro D-backs. That was Quinn Hawkins, and I mean he had 6 written all over that one. 23 seconds remain, 3rd and 9 for the Panthers. Jonesboro got away with one there. Cale Turner in the shotgun. Twins right, single left. Reardon sets up H-back. They hand it to Vest up the middle. He gets about 5 more. It'll be 3rd down and 4, or 4th down and 4. Now they give him a couple more, 1 more yard, so 4th and 3. I think Cabot's just going to let the half run out. 3, 2, 1. We are at halftime. An entertaining first half. Cabot with the advantage, 17-7. Jonesboro, too many turnovers, too many bad snaps. They'll go to work on things in the locker room. Back in 3 minutes for the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
Quarterback, guard, running back. Every position has a role in building success. If you want a position...
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field for your halftime entertainment, the Jonesboro High School Cheerleaders. Please welcome to the field the Jonesboro High School Dance Team.
That makes sense. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Jonesboro High School dance team has been selling raffle tickets for a brand new iPhone 14. Proceeds from the raffle will help the dance team travel to the National Dance Team Championships this February. One lucky winner is being drawn right now. If your name is called, you may proceed to the ticket booth. Mark Monte is the winner. Mark Monte, congratulations. If you are present, please come to the ticket booth and claim your brand new iPhone 14. Good evening, Hurricane Nation. For your halftime entertainment, we proudly present the Jonesboro Band. The band is under the direction of Grant Harbison, Trent Warner, Ben White, Caitlin Roll, Seth Jansen, and A-State intern Chase Bowman. Our field commander is Sydney Armstrong. Our show is entitled Fragments of Red, and tonight's selections are Bad Romance and El Tango de Roxanne with trombone soloist Landon Turner. Drum Major Armstrong, is your band ready? Ladies and gentlemen, sit back and relax and enjoy Fragments of Red. ladies and gentlemen, the Jonesboro Band. While the band is on the field, we'd like to take a minute and recognize our new senior Student Achievers of the Week. Senior Sydney Armstrong with a GPA of 4.02. She is the drum major of the Jonesboro Band. She is a member of the Jonesboro Jazz Ensemble and the JHS Chamber Choir. And when she's not studying or in the band, she's swinging blizzards across the street at Dairy Queen. Senior Timothy Miles has a GPA of 3.73. He's the trumpet section leader of the Jonesboro Band. He's a member of the Jazz Ensemble, the JHS tennis team, and the esports team. Congratulations to our Newts Erie Student Achievers of the Week.
To find the right in-home care for your loved one? Well, look no further than Cornerstone Caregiving in Jonesboro. Their trusted staff can't wait to meet your loved one. They want to know what cereal they prefer, what music they listen to, what makes them feel most like themselves. They're proud to offer a thoughtful arrangement of services that promise compassionate care for you or your loved one. For more information, visit cornerstonecaregiving.com/Jonesboro. Cornerstone Caregiving, where compassionate care meets you right where you are.
Some things in life are just too important to chance. When choosing your cardiology team, consider the only hospital with an A rating in patient safety by Leapfrog, delivering world-class heart and vascular care and an unmatched safety protocol. NEA Baptist stands above the rest with a team of the most skilled physicians in the
around the state. Little Rock Southwest, well, not much of a challenge. In fact, no challenge at all for Conway tonight. Conway big over Southwest at Conway, 42-0. They're in the second quarter. Bryant having no trouble at Fort Smith Northside, 24-0. That's Jonesboro's next opponent on the road for the first time this season at Bryant. Fayetteville, not a lot of problem with Bentonville West, leading 28-7 at Bentonville West. Rogers and Southside locked in a good one at Fort Smith Southside. Rogers up by 7, 17-10 at halftime, and a wild one going on at Springdale Harbor. Bentonville in town to take on Springdale Harbor, and Bentonville with the 35-27 lead. We'll move down to the next classification. That would be the 6A, and that has Greene County Tech trailing Marion 30-0 at Marion at halftime. West Memphis by 7 over Sylvan Hills at Sylvan Hills, 14-7 in the second quarter. Wow. Pulaski Academy trailing Little Rock Christian in the second quarter, 34-6. I repeat, Little Rock Christian 34, Pulaski Academy 6 in the second quarter. Russellville and Mountain Home, a low-scoring game, 7-0 Russellville at Mountain Home. Greenwood, no problem at Van Buren, 34-10. And Marlton in 5A leading BB 14-9. That is at Marlton. Move on down. We have Maumelle and Pine Bluff playing at Pine Bluff, and the Zebras on top 21-7. Robinson shutting out Watson Chapel 35-0. That's in the second quarter. Forest City trailing Southside at halftime at Forest City 29-12. Batesville and Nettleton, good one going on over at Raider Field, 7-7 ball game in the second quarter. Valley View, no problem at all. They're up 42-7 at halftime. Brooklyn and Wynn, really good game going on at Wynn. Wynn playing there at their beautiful new stadium that was forced to be rebuilt because of the tornado. It's really nice. The press box kind of small. It's a temporary press box, though, but, man, they have made that stadium look even better than it ever did, and Wynn enjoying a lead at halftime, but only by 4, 14-10. Brooklyn's a pretty good team this year. Shiloh Christian leading Dardanelle 35-7. Harrison over Farmington 13-7 at halftime. See if we can find some more local scores for you. Harding Academy really putting it on Stuttgart, 35-0 at Stuttgart at halftime. Highland and Gosnell, good one going on there at Highland, 14-13. The Rebels with the lead at halftime. Pocahontas and Rivercrest, another one good going on there at Rivercrest, 20-20 at halftime. Move on down for some more local scores. Newport up 2 at Quitman, 16-14. Hoxie, big time at Risen, 35-6. Let's see what else we can find here. McCrory and Cross County tied at 6 at Cross County. That's at halftime. East Poinsett County having no problem at all winning at home against Clarendon, 46-6. And 8-man football, Cedar Ridge and Rosebud tied at 22. Cross County, McCrory again tied at 6. No score on Corning and Marshall. And that's all the scores we have to give you right now. All right, we're going to break away for 4 minutes. When we come back, second half action of Cabot, Jonesboro. Cabot will get the football to start the second half. They lead the Hurricanes 17-7. Again, back in 4 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
Evolve Bank and Trust is now bringing full-service banking to Jonesboro. To celebrate, we're offering you $200 extra. Just open a new checking account with Evolve. Have at least 2 qualifying direct deposits.
Not a lot of defense there.
Or more within 90 days. Then we'll deposit $200 extra into your account. It's just that easy. Open a new Evolve checking account and receive an extra $200 in your account. Plus, free checks for a year. Restrictions apply. Visit getevolved.com/special promotion for more details. Or come in and see us at 111 East Huntington Avenue, Suite A. Or call us at 870-933-2480. That's 870-933-2480. Evolve Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
At First National Bank, our mortgage lending team knows what it takes to make a home and a superior home loan process. Simple, proven, and reliable service with competitive rates at a bank that already feels like home. Since 1889, that's been the First National Bank way, because for our people, this is home. Apply online at fnbank.net/mortgage. From our family to yours, welcome home. First National Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to CavanaughCars.com.
The team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been taking care of our local athletes for over 40 years. And now they have 2 locations, with JOSM on Main and the all-new JOSM on Matthews. Inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center with non-operative providers Dr. J.T. Fisher and the newest addition to the staff, Dr. Morgan Benefield. Call 932-1820. Find them on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
Greenway proudly supports the DIYer in you. Whether you're a mover, a shaker, a groundbreaker, a risk taker, a challenge embracer, or a landscape visionary, whatever the task, we've got a John Deere tractor that can help move your project forward. You've got work to do, so let's get started. Reserve yours today in store or at gogreenway.com.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Go outside and play with Jonesboro Cycle and ATV. Jonesboro Cycle is your go-to for all your power sports needs, whether it be off-road, on-road, or on the wall. Check out their inventory of four-wheelers, side-by-sides, motorcycles, dirt bikes, cruisers, go-karts, scooters, personal watercrafts, boats, and even boat motors. Jonesboro Cycle is a 185,000 square foot motorsports mecca featuring all the name brands under one roof. Jonesboro Cycle and ATV on U.S. Highway 63 North in Bono and JonesboroCycle.com.
Bud Schropel back at Jonesboro High School. They've already done the adding time back to the clock. I won't even go into that tonight, but tell you what we need to do. We need to take a break, so we'll take a 10-second legal ID and come back with second half action of Jonesboro and Cabot for 16 seasons. You've been following Jonesboro High School athletics now on the EAB Sports Network.
You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on KNEA, K237FI 95.3, and K245CW 96.9 Jonesboro, and KBRI Clarendon, the Ticket Radio Network.
Bud Schropel back at Cooksey Johns Field, 17-7. Cabot with the first half lead. Two ways of looking at that. Could have been worse. Jonesboro turned the ball over way too many times and way too many bad snaps. Defense played pretty good. Held them on first and goal from the 1 foot line, moved them back to the 10, to the 13 actually, to force a 21-yard field goal attempt that was made by Eddie Heyer. Other than that, defense played very well in the first half. They're going to have to learn how to take care of the football. They're also going to have to get the snapping issues settled. That's just happening way too many times. Jonesboro will be kicking to Cabot to begin the second half. Cabot will get the football. They deferred the choice to the second half. Will Barnett will tee it at the 40. He's a senior for Jonesboro. Another in the long line of great kickers to come through JHS. Back deep for Cabot. Hayes Cox and Amari Kreiner, Criner, C-R-I-N-E-R, Kreiner. Don't forget to go to YouTube and look up JHS Warning. You can watch every frame of action tonight. This kick is going to hit and go into the end zone for the automatic touchback. Split the return men, Kreiner and Cox, and they looked at each other like, I thought you were going to get it. End zone came up with it. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Next week on the road at Bryant, Quad Sanders, the coach of Jonesboro for 2 months, trying to get a sixth straight state championship. It'll be Jonesboro's first game on the road this year at Bryant. Next Friday, America's Car Mart pregame show at 6, our pregame at 6:30, play-by-play at 7, right here on the EAB Sports Network. Quarterback, Cale Turner throws almost a pick. Oh, 2 Hurricane were trying for it. Taz Clark, Devin Smith also. Neither could come up with it. Incomplete. That ball was well underthrown. Reardon almost had to become a defender on that one. He was the H-back. He was trying to go deep, and he had to come back just to break up the pass. 2nd and 10 from the 20. I think Charlie Powell is the quarterback. He started the game, was relieved in the second quarter, now back out to start the second half. Pitch play. And great defense. Flag comes out, though. It was Keegan Vest. No gain. Jamarian Brownlee stood him up. Flag came out. Block in the back on Cabot. That'll cost them 10. Move that ball back. They'll get the second down again. But it will be 2nd and 20. Back to the 10-yard line. Now is the time for a turnover. Make it pay. Taz Clark's going to drop back to deepest safety. Charlie Powell, empty backfield. Throwing it out, and it's caught. And a great tackle there made. Boy, punched him right in the nose, Caleb Smith did. 2-yard gain and made him pay for every yard he got. And then some. 3rd down and 17. Just got to stop him here. Powell's going to operate with the man to his left. That's Keegan Vest. Twins to the right, single to the left. Reardon goes to the H-back left. They're going to give it to Kreiner is in the backfield, and he is wrapped up and dropped for a 2-yard gain back to the 15-yard line. And Cabot's going to have to kick near their own end zone. Good defense for Jonesboro. On the tackle there for the Hurricane was Chris Turnage. Chris Stacy, along with Avion Jones, are going to stand near the 50-yard line. Now they'll go back in Jonesboro territory. This kid from Cabot can boom it. Here's another great kick that will hit and take a big bounce inside the 30 and will be downed at the 25. Avion Jones went back there. They had to circle the football, make sure he didn't jump in there and grab it. That's a 55-yard punt with no return for Samuel Dubwig. He is going to be kicking at the next level for sure. All right, Terrence Brown back out to start the second half. Brings Markevius Pickett to the backfield. Twins to the left, single to the right. Ball in the middle of the field on 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line of Jonesboro. Good snap that time. And Pickett sandwiched right as he touched the football. Number 96 in there read that play well. That's Aiden Cook. Loss back to the 21. Loss of 4, 2nd and 14. Got to block those big guys up front. Good snap again for Terrence to throw. Downfield, it's going to hang, and Chris Stacy comes up with the grab. And then he comes down hard. Nope, it's incomplete. He dropped it. Boy, the ground itself may have caused that ball to come free. He had to leap and hang because the ball was underthrown, and when he came down hard. His head ricocheted off the turf. 3rd and 14 for Jonesboro. Almost a great catch by Stacy. Twins either side for Brown. Pickett in motion. Terrence drops a screen pass to Pickett, and he is defended and loses 3 more to the 19-yard line. So Jonesboro, quick 3 and out. We'll give it right back to Cabot. Will Barnett's going to have to come through with the good punt here. He's hit him well tonight, though, averaging about 45 yards a kick. Doesn't matter how high and pretty they are as long as they're effective. And he's been that way tonight. Barnett will stand at his 5-yard line. Snap rolls back to him. He picks it up. And the flag comes out. Offside on the kicking team, cost him 5 yards. And really, that was a fortunate penalty for Jonesboro because that kick had block written all over it. It rolled back to Barnett. He kind of slipped on it a couple of times before he grabbed it. Then the whistle sounded. I had closed my eyes. Another flag. 5 yard on Cabot. That'll get that 5 yards back, put it back to the 20. 4th and 15. Barnett moves up to the 5. Cabot receiver inside the 50. Good snap this time. Barnett. End over end kick. Fielded at the 45 on a fair catch by Hayes Cox. And in Jonesboro territory, Cabot goes to work, 1st and 10, up 17-7. Coming up, a little bit of basketball in about a month and a half. Jody Davis, Christenberry, West Swift getting their teams ready. Interesting schedule this year. Should have it completed here in the next couple of weeks. We'll try to tell you about it next week. Looking forward to some basketball this year, and who knows, maybe 4 in a row for the Hurricane. From the shotgun, Powell fakes a handoff to Vest, throws it down the middle. Picked off by Avion Jones at the 25-yard line. The wind transfer comes up with another turnover. That's 2 on Cabot now. And the Hurricane, 1st and 10. Avion Jones, diving interception. Trying to get it out to Quinn Hawkins. One-on-one coverage, and Avion won that battle. They're going to spot it at the 24, 1st and 10, Jonesboro. One receiver, Kellen Smith, stays to the wide left side. Twins to the right. Ball in the middle of the field. And I think it's Jordan Daniels in the backfield. Nope. Yes, it is. He takes a handoff, and there's nothing there. I mean, they have shut down Jonesboro's running game. He's going to lose 4 yards back to the 20. Last 2 possessions have been negative yardage for Jonesboro. They're just daring the Hurricane to throw the football. We're going to shut down the run. You're going to have to beat us with the pass. Chris Stacy stays wide left this time. Kellen Smith. Marion Taylor, 2 other receivers to the right side. Empty backfield for Terrence Brown. He's definitely throwing this one. Coming across is Chris Stacy with the catch and ran a long way to get 2 yards. He came all the way from the left side of the field across the middle. Caught it, gained 3. 3rd down and 12 for Jonesboro. Stacy and Smith now will line up on the left side along with Marion Taylor. Jordan Daniels shifts over to the left shoulder of Brown. He takes the snap. Throws a little slip screen, too short and incomplete. So not a good possession there by Jonesboro. They lose 2 net and kick it away again. Somebody's going to break this thing open in a minute. You just feel something in the air, not sure if it's for you or against you. Barnett the kick. This one is partially blocked, fielded by Cabot, and then tackled inside the 20. Chris Turnage with the tackle. Couldn't see who got the block. Caught it in the air and down immediately at the 17-yard line, 18-yard line of Jonesboro, 1st and 10. That may be what I sensed a moment ago. Something happening, and it wasn't good for Jonesboro. Defense is going to have to come up big again. 7 minutes to go, 3rd quarter, down 17-7. And again, Cabot starts off deep in Hurricane territory in the red zone. Powell, the quarterback. Hands it off to Vest, and he tripped up but still falls forward to make a nice gain to the 14. That's a 3-yard gain. A 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6. (17-7). Cabot with the lead. Powell in the gun, trips, or twins to the right. Keegan Vest takes the handoff. This time he's not going to get much of anything. Pushed back. Finally, they'll blow the whistle. Who's the first one to get him? Last one to leave was number 5-yard penalty against Jonesboro. Encroachment. So no gain turns into a 5-yard gain for Cabot at 2nd and 1. Just timing of everything tonight has been horrible. Cannot catch a break. 2nd and 1. Powell and Vest in the backfield. Going to hand it to Vest. He's going to get it through the line and down at about the 1. So 1st and goal from the 1 for Cabot. Getting ready to go up 3 scores. You know, earlier tonight, the Hurricane, 1st and goal from the 1-foot line. Going to have to duplicate that here. Give it to Vest again. This time he blasts into the end zone for the score. 23-7, Cabot on top. Your defense can only do so much. And you can't give them an 18-yard field. Higher on for the kick. It's through. 24-7, Cabot with the lead. Back in 30 on the Ticket Radio Network.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Cabot dealer in Brooklyn. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Cabot machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green-thumbed homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Cabot match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Achieve your goals faster with our Cabot inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted Cabot dealer, First Choice Farm and Lawn.
Jordan Daniels, Chris Stacy going deep for Jonesboro to return the kick of Dean Heyer. Jonesboro down 24-7. Just too many turnovers, too many bad snaps. Too many not goods happening for Jonesboro. Shooting themselves right out of this game. Kicking it off for Cabot will be Lucas Blaylock. He's a sophomore. Short kick. Fielded by Jordan Daniels, coming left, then going up the field, and the flag comes out behind the play. Helmet ripped off of who's that? Number 16 for Jonesboro. Had his hat ripped off. Jacques Jordan. Number 1 was standing out there. Almost Ross Baxter looked like he was challenging him to a wrestling match or something. I heard some claps coming down from Jonesboro fans below me. Blindside block on Jonesboro, half distance to the goal. So whoever was clapping, there must be a Cabot fan on this side. Another unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Jonesboro. Another half the distance. They're going to step inside the 5 to the 2.5. Rylan Jones comes in as an H-back. 2 receivers split to the wide right side. Kellen Smith to the wide left side. Ball in the middle of the field for Terrence Brown in the shotgun. Last couple of series, they haven't been able to run the ball at all. They're going to have to run it out of the end zone. They give it to Markevius Pickett, and this time positive yardage across the 10 to about the 13. Is going to be right at the mark. And it is at the mark. Move the chains. First down, Jonesboro. Good first down run for Markevius Pickett. Brown in the shotgun. Same formation. Brown deep. Nope. Hands it to Pickett, and this time he runs into a wall at the 15-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 coming up for Jonesboro. Stacked up in the middle by Aiden Cook. Brown in the shotgun on 2nd and 9. Brown looking downfield. Can't find anybody now. He's going to run it, and he has some field. 30 out of bounds at about the 33. Move the chains. First down, Jonesboro. Good decision then by Brown. They were covering up Stacy one-on-one. Didn't feel like he could get it to him. Just took off for the first down. Take what you can get. Move the chains and go on. First down, Jonesboro. Twins left. High snap pulled down by Brown. Slips it to Pickett, who has to fight to get back to the line of scrimmage. Again, another bad snap. Just throws the timing way off when that happens. We got a Cabot player down. He's up. He's fine. Number 85, the injured player. That's Hunter Corbishley. And it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 33. Cash Coburn is the center, has been the center throughout the game. This time right in the numbers. Good protection, throws it downfield, caught by Chris Stacy at the 45. Brought down immediately by Ross Baxter, but moved the chains. First down, Jonesboro. With 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Spot him at the 44. 1st and 10 from there. Rylan Jones, H-back left. Kellen Smith to the boundary. 2 receivers split to the right side. Ball on the left hash. Brown. Quick screen pass. It's blocked. And almost picked off. Went right in the hands of the D lineman who jumped skyward. That was number 88 for Cabot. Bradley Barton swatted it to the turf. 2nd and 10. Twins right, single left. That's Kellen Smith. Pickett in the backfield, and timeout called. Well, not sure what they did, but resume play. And it's going to be a procedure penalty against Jonesboro. 65 just stood straight up. That's Rashid Staten. Don't see that happen much with Staten, but it did that time. And he just started patting himself on the helmet like, what am I doing? He's on that left side along with Cole Abernathy. 3-year starters for Jonesboro. Not very many mistakes, but unfortunately one there. 2nd and 15. Terrence Brown with the snap, rolling to his right. Setting, throwing, back the other way, and it's incomplete, trying to throw across his body to Rylan Jones, and it's 3rd and 15. From the get-go on that one, Brown was running for his life. Had to throw it on a dead run to the right side, back to his left, across his body. 4-receiver formation, twins to either side for Brown in the gun. Pickett in the backfield to his right and one step behind him. Have to get to the 46 of Cabot. Brown, good protection. Has to roll out. Now comes back the other way. Sets and throws. Complete. Getting free on one, making a couple miss. Now he's going to get a push and get the first down. Who came up with that catch? Davion Woods with a nice catch coming across the middle. Move those chains on 3rd and 15. First down, Jonesboro. Ball in the left hash. Twins right, single left. Brown makes a handoff to Daniels, trying to set up a screen and throws it to the right side, way out of bounds. I believe, was he out beyond the tackle box? They're checking it. Now they're going to throw the flag, of course. Of course. Intentional grounding on Terrence Brown. Loss of down, 2nd. Ball on the 44-yard line now of Jonesboro. 22, 2nd and 22. You got to know where you are. Quarterback is a very difficult position to play, especially at times like that, but you have to know where you are. Brown in the shotgun. Has to get a bunch. Flushed out of the pocket. Now runs. Still running. Ran a lot for a couple of yards. Brought down to 44. Was looking for Chris Stacy all the way, and he was covered up. 3rd down and 20. Brown, little flip screen. There's some running room. 11-yard gain, but 3rd and 20, and that's going to be 4th and 9 in Cabot territory at the 44-yard line. Devin Smith. Got a large gain, but it was a large gain to get. 4th down, and they're going for it. Need to get to the 34. Brown in the gun. Pickett in the backfield. 2 minutes to go, 3rd quarter, down 24-7. And timeout called. No delay of game penalty on Jonesboro. Carter Callahan out to talk to the official. I think he was trying to get a timeout called, but nobody would see him. So now it's 4th and 14. Back at the 48-yard line of Cabot. Kellen Smith Braden Sledge split. Well, now Sledge goes to the right side. Chris Stacy comes left, along with Kellen Smith and Marion Taylor. Terrence Brown under pressure. Blitz was on, and he's sacked back at the 43-yard line. Big rush there from number 29 for Cabot, Gavin Vest. And his first down, Panthers at the Jonesboro 45-yard line. Blindside he came, and blindside he sacked. Cabot again with excellent field position in Jonesboro territory at their 45. There's a snap back to Powell. He hands it off on the Jets. There's a block in the back, not called, of course. And getting across the 40 to the 39 was Cooper Powell. Second down and 4 at the 39-yard line of Jonesboro. From the left hash, Powell. Hands it off to Kreiner. This time he's going to be wrapped up. Maya got a yard. Markevius Stafford stopped him and got some help from his friends. No gain. Third down and 4. Cabot not in any hurry to do anything. 1 minute to go, third quarter. Third and 4. See if the Jonesboro defense can come up strong again. This is the Cabot running back. Lost the football. Did the Hurricane get it? Looks like Avion Jones came up with the football, but they're going to say it wasn't on the floor. My goodness. Going to get 2 yards, make it 4th down and 3, and looks like Cabot's going to go for it. .38-yard line, Cabot ball, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Clock ticks down to zeros. We have a quarter left, and the Hurricane with a big hill to climb. They trail the Panthers 24-7 on the ticket. EAB Sports Network.
Hey there, Northeast Arkansas. This is John Moore of Arkansas Superstore on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Here to tell you that we're flipping the script on car buying. Don't stand for bait and switch tactics.
That's holding.
We believe in transparency and trust. You deserve the car you want with a payment much lower than your rent. Arkansas Superstore is here to make sense of it all for you. Come over and find your dream ride. You're approved. When the banks say no, I say yes. Visit us today at 11580 Highway 49 North in Brooklyn or online at arkansassuperstore.com.
Bud Schropel back for the fourth quarter of tonight's ball game. Cabot leading Jonesboro 24-7. Back with you next Friday night for Game 2 of conference season and the first road game of the year for these Hurricanes. They'll travel down to Bryant to take on the 5 straight state championship Hornets. They are still very, very good, and they have the former 2-month head coach of Jonesboro, Quad Sanders. He's leading them now after Buck James left and went to Conway. They're still very good, and they'll be ready for the Hurricane next Friday night, 6 o'clock for the America's Car Mart pregame show. 6:30 our pregame, 7 o'clock the kick at Bryant, Jonesboro, here on the EAB Sports Network. Cabot's going to go for it. Powell rolls out, throws it underneath, pass complete to number 15, who stays in bounds and gets to the 20 for the first down. Move the chains. Cooper Powell under pressure. Hayes Cox, another big catch, and Cabot keeps their drive alive. 1st and 10 from the Jonesboro 20. Reardon goes to the H-back right. Powell, a little flip out to Kreiner. He is brought down after a 2-yard gain. Caleb Smith. Also, who was the first to grab him as he went by. Yeah, I can't catch the number. Marcus Hiles with the grab. Number 5. The sophomore, 6'2", 215. Reached out with one arm and just corralled him in. Only a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9. It was actually Chris Turnage. No, it is Caleb Smith. Here's up the middle, Kreiner. Stopped after a short gain. K.J. Anderson on the tackle. 3rd down and 7.
That's 7. K.J. Anderson on tackle for Herbert.
Pretty quiet sideline here for Jonesboro. Pretty quiet stands here for Jonesboro. Need something to happen. Charlie Powell in the shotgun. Been the quarterback for the most part of this game. And Cabot's going to have to take a timeout. 9:50 to go in the contest. Panthers enjoying a 24-7 lead back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
You raised your family here, did every July 4th here, refinished the floors here twice, sized up your daughter's boyfriends here, waited in the doorway all day when your son was coming home on leave. This place has given you all you've dreamed of, and now it's giving again in the form of a gourmet kitchen and the quietest dishwasher known to man. Realize your dream with a home equity line of credit from Simmons Bank. Dreams realized. SimmonsBank.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
42-7 final tonight. Valley View takes care of Paragould and start conference play 1-0. Had Randy Phillips from Paragould on the show yesterday. Really impressed with that young man. And Paragould just ran into a buzzsaw on a very, very talented Valley View Blazer football team. Charlie Powell on 3rd down and 7 at the Jonesboro 17. Misdirection. Kreiner blasts the middle. And the line trying to push him forward. The Jonesboro line tries to match it. Blow the whistle for crying out loud. Going to give him forward progress up to the 14-yard line. It'll be 4th down and close to 5. And a kicking situation for Cabot. Dean Heyer, H-E-Y-E-R, will attempt another 31-yard field goal. He already has one tonight. Good snap. Holder gets it down. The kick is up and straight through. Heyer from 31. 27-7. Cabot with the lead. Back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Quarterback, guard, running back. Every position has a role in building success. If you want a position where you can build success in your own career, Lexicon is hiring welders, millwrights, and many more positions. We offer free on-the-job training through our own Lexicon University so you can learn while you earn and build the career you want. Competitive pay, a great health care plan, paid vacation, a sweet 401k plan, and more. Find out more at lexicon-inc.com/football.
You know your child's heart, and at Arkansas Children's Heart Institute, we know how to care for it. Ranked again by U.S. News and World Report, our cardiology program continues to champion patients and produce exceptional outcomes for families. At Arkansas Children's Hospital Jonesboro Clinic, we give your child the care they need close to home, whether it's a heart murmur or a congenital heart disease lesion. Our pediatric cardiology experts offer exceptional care. Visit archildrens.org/NEA to learn more today.
Bud Schropel back at Jonesboro. 27-7, 20 straight points scored by Cabot. 2 field goals from Dean Heyer and 2 touchdowns. Evan Mathis with the 17-yard run and Keegan Best with the 1-yard run. Cabot on top, 27-7. Jonesboro has not been able to muster a lot of offense here since they tied it at 7 and have turned the ball over too many times. And had too many bad snaps. The snaps have kind of corrected themselves here in the second half. But I think this big Cabot defensive line is starting to wear down the Jonesboro offensive line. Avion Jones stands to the right side at the 7-yard line. Jordan Daniels off to the left. He's at the 8. Blaylock pooches it. Fielded at the coming up to get it is number 25, Marquis Stafford with a nice return. Sidestep, and then pushed as he goes out of bounds and a flag comes out. That'll add 15 to it. He got to about the 41-yard line or so. He also put the ball in Cabot territory. Late hit out of bounds. Well, they're only going to give him 5 yards. No, they're not. They're giving him the correct yardage. There's stepping it off. They'll go to the 40-yard line of Cabot. First down from there, Jonesboro, and they got a lot of points to score and not much time. 9 minutes, 1 tick left in the fourth quarter. Down 27-7. Asa Myers now in at quarterback for the Hurricane. He has Jordan Daniels who goes in motion. Going to throw a screen pass out to him. Got him, and now Daniels off to the races. He's brought down on almost a forearm tackle around the neck. Gained 8. 2nd and 2. Asa Myers, the quarterback. He's thrown for 80% of his passes, 8 out of 10. As Terrence Brown has. Again, throws a little slip screen and ball was batted and incomplete. Kevis Pickett couldn't get his eyes on it after it was touched. It's 3rd and 2, for Jonesboro. Here comes Rylan Jones. He was a backup quarterback last year for the Hurricane, now playing tight end and H-back. Pickett. Sophomore Asa Myers, the quarterback now for Jonesboro. Truman up 29-9 at West Side. Pickett with the carry. First down and more to the 20. Jumps to the 18. First down, Hurricane, move the chains. Got to hurry, though. Got to hurry. You need a lot of points, a lot of possessions. At least 3 of them. High snap, Myers pulls it down, gives it to Pickett. He gets free of 1 tackle and then gang tackle down at the 16-yard line. 3-yard gain. I don't know which number to call. About 7 of them in on the tackle. I see number 13 getting off the pile. That's David Liddell. We'll just give it to him. From the left hash, 2nd and 7. Myers in the shotgun. Stepping up, he's going to have to run it, tucks it, and dives forward. He got some yardage there, down to the 12. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Good run. Asa Myers, after The receivers were covered up. Tough kid, Myers. 3rd and 2. At the Cabot 12. Pickett on the handoff, up the middle, 1st down and more to the 5. Stop there, 1st and goal from there.
Good for another second on Hurricane. 1st and goal. At the 5-yard line.
That tackle was made by David Liddell. 1st and goal from the 5. Asa Myers engineering the offense. Gives it, nope, fake handoff to Pickett, throws it out, completes it to Kellen Smith. And that's going to be, he almost got free and then lays the football out. Drop back to the 10. That's a 5-yard loss. 2nd and goal from the 10. Really gets tight when the field is only 15 yards long. You just can't run any deep routes. Have to be very precise on everything. Pickett in the backfield with Myers in the gun. All the receivers on the right side. Asa looking there. Throws it to the end zone, and it's caught standing wide open in the corner. Chris Stacy, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And Jonesboro closes to 27-13. Asa Myers, 10-yard touchdown pass to Chris Stacy. Will Barnett on for the point after. That is touchdown number 5 for Stacy. Will Barnett. Rylan Jones gets the snap down. The kick is up, and it's good. It's 27-14. Jonesboro to kick off when we come back on the EAB Sports Network. Will Barnett will tee at the 40. Looks like they're going to probably attempt an onside kick. They're down 27-14. There's 6:18 to go in the game, but Cabot's offense isn't a fast-scoring team anyway, and they can slow it up pretty quick. And it looks like they're going to kick it away. Maybe they'll try a little pooch kick here. Here comes Barnett to the football, and he gets his foot into it. Deep kick. Ball's going to hit, take a sideways bounce. Kreiner picks it up at the 5 and steps out of bounds. At the 18-yard line. So a 13-yard return for Amari Kreiner, and it's 1st down Cabot at the 18-yard line. A lot of people have left the stands, but there's still some faithful here. Just a story on tonight, too many turnovers and too many bad snaps at horrible times. Not only giving the ball back to Cabot, but to give it to him deep in Jonesboro territory. Here's a handoff Powell to Kreiner, who spins out of one tackle and then into a couple of other Hurricane. They're finally going to blow it dead. He never hit the turf. It's going to be a gain of close to 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. Clock continues to move, 5:58 to go. Got to stop them here. You can't allow them to get a first down. You've got to stop them and get the football back, then score quickly. Powell again in the shotgun on 2nd and 5. Want to throw a screen. Now he's going to throw it downfield, and it is caught by Reardon. Nice catch in double coverage. Marquis Stafford. And Jordan Hicks in coverage, and Reardon. But a flag on Cabot will bring that play back. Jackson Bates, show him at 5'10", 234. He looks well above 5'10". Skied for that catch, came down in double coverage and thought he had the first down, but penalty against Cabot moves it back. It'll be 2nd and 15 for the Panthers, all the way back to the 13-yard line. That's what Jonesboro needed right there. Now, make it pay. Good for you. Powell drops back in the shotgun again. Gives a handoff to Kreiner, who hits the line, got a couple of yards, and they just eat up 5, 6, 7 seconds when the players stopped and everybody joins the pile. They just let it go for a couple of seconds. 3rd and 13. After the 2-yard gain, ran into a pile in the middle. Marlon Adams in the front of it. No hurry at all for the Panthers. The clock is inside 10 seconds. Powell now lines up in the shotgun. Snaps it with 2. Gives it to Best, Keegan Best. Spins down to the 24-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 3 for Cabot.
We'll bring up 4th down and 3.
Now they're going to spot it back at the 14, so it's going to be 4th and 5. Close to 5. About 4. And here comes the punt team. Jonesboro's going to get it back with about 3:30 on the clock. It's going to tick down to about 2 before they snap it. 3:40 on the clock. Avion Jones is going to stand around the 38. Dubwig skies another one. Driving kick. Fair catch called for and taken by Jones at the 31-yard line. Jonesboro gets it fair, 1st and 10. Excuse me, it was Avion Jones. Boy, they might want to leave Avion out there in the game. He makes things happen. He's an exciting football player. Here comes Asa Myers again. He injured the last touchdown. From the 31, 1st down Jonesboro. He has Markevius Pickett in the backfield. Twins to the right. H-back to the left. Tight end to the left, H-back to the right. Pickett goes in motion. Asa Myers lines up the throw. Lets her fly. Kellen Smith comes in to get the catch. Now breaks away to the 40. Still on his feet. Hold on, the football. Drives down to the 35. Blow a whistle for crying out loud. Flag comes out late. Hey, it'd be great to add 15 to that one. 40-yard pass play. Kellen Smith is going to semi-limp off the field. He was tackled by about 6 Panthers. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Jonesboro after the play. It'll be 1st down, but move back to the 49-yard line. 3:12 to go. 1st and 10 from the 49 of Jonesboro. Asa Myers in the shotgun. Pickett goes in motion again. Myers throws it downfield. High for the catch. Chris Stacy, incomplete. Pushed away from the catch by Gavin Reardon. 2nd and 10 stops the clock with 2:57 to go. Jonesboro's going to have to get one quick here. Down 13. Twins to the right. H-back to the left. Throw it. Batted down at the line of scrimmage. That was number 91 on the knockdown, Jackson Bates. 5'10", 234. I tell you, I'm thinking that they need to check their measuring sticks down at Cabot because that kid's no more 5'10" than I'm 7 foot. Penalty against Cabot. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Panthers. Cost him 15 and a first down for Jonesboro. Down to the 36. Clock 2:54. Need to punch this thing in here pretty quick. Asa Myers, the quarterback, picking in motion. Myers looking downfield. He's got a man. Knocked away. Oh, there were 5 players down there, 2 Hurricane and 3 Panthers. It was Trayshawn Crawford, Tyler Webb, and Chris Stacy all going towards the football and batted down by one of those defenders for Cabot. 2nd and 10, stops the clock with 2:47 to go. That was just good football there. Good try, good defense, good efforts. Trips to the right, single to the left. Asa Myers throwing it downfield, incomplete. Chris Stacy thought it was interfered with, won't get the call. And it's 3rd and 10. Landon Oliveto in coverage for Cabot. Clock stop with 2:42 to go. Myers in the shotgun. Pickett to his right shoulder. Twins either side. Ball on the left hash. 3rd and 10. No, Myers wasn't even looking. Ball went by and Pickett runs back and gets it. He's still on his feet trying to get it what he can, and they're going to, once again, they just let the play go until so many players involved, it's almost scary. It's going to be a loss all the way back to the 48 of Jonesboro. 12-yard loss, 4th and 22. The ball just sailed right by Myers' head. Wasn't even looking for the football. Another miscalculation by someone out there on the center quarterback. Myers in an empty backfield. Got to bite off a bunch here. Throws it downfield, and it is intercepted. That's nothing more than a punt covered. And Cabot will have it. Ball was picked off by number 17 for Cabot, John Williams. And 1st and 10 Panthers. Well, unless something crazy happens, Jonesboro is going to start conference play 0-1 and drop to 1-3 on the season. Cabot will even their season record at 2-2 and start conference play 1-0. Hurricane return to Cooksey Johns in 2 weeks to take on Fort Smith Northside. That'll be homecoming here at Jonesboro that night. Charlie Powell in the shotgun. Give it to Keegan Best. He hits the line, stacked up. Let that play go too long, too. Caleb Smith, first to hit him. And timeout called by Jonesboro. 1:53 to go. Time running out for the Hurricane. They trail Cabot 27-14. This is Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
Coming up after the game, the Lexicon postgame show and the announcement of our JOSM player of the game. And then right after our contest here, Will Oswalt back with the Kavanaugh Auto Group Friday Night Lights scoreboard show. Scores and highlights and interviews from around the area and the state. Will Oswalt, the Friday Night Light Kavanaugh Auto Group scoreboard show. Charlie Powell on 2nd and 10. Going to hand it on a jet sweep. That's Cox. Spins out of a tackle and gets a first down out to the 30. That ought to do it. What little hope there was, there's probably no hope now. Hayes Cox on the run for the first down. Jonesboro have to go back to work and have to realize they have messed up on 5 straight weeks here at Cooksey Johns. Could have been a lot better than a 1-4 showing. Now just going to take as much time as possible. Only 1:25 to go. They'll need it a couple of times, and Jonesboro does have 2 timeouts left. Now they reset the play clock to 40 seconds. They run it down to the end. It'll be about 47 seconds left on the game clock. 2 timeouts for Jonesboro, but unless a Joe Pisarcik, and nobody knows who that is, snap here, it's over. Ask Coach Al over there. He'll tell you all about Joe Pisarcik. Runs down to 7 seconds, 6. They finally snap it. Here's Keegan Best up the middle. He's stacked up. And the pile just moves him forward. Then he's going to almost break free. That's just ridiculous there. They had him stop. The big line came in, moved him forward, and he gets about 15 more. Out to the 48-yard line, first down, Cabot, and that's going to be it. Jonesboro's going to call a timeout. 38 seconds to go. Hurricane with the timeout. Back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Hey, dude, you won't believe it. We sold our house and we made a fortune.
No way. How'd you find out it was worth that much?
We used this awesome website, arhomevalue.com. It was a game changer. It's brought to you by Dustin White Realty. They know their stuff. Plus, arhomevalue.com is quick and easy to use.
Don't miss out on getting top dollar for your home. Go to arhomevalue.com today. Brought to you by Dustin White Realty. Top dollar for your home sale is just a click away. arhomevalue.com.
Bud Schroepel back at Cooksey Johns. 38 seconds remain. Jonesboro trailing Cabot 27-14. They'll tee it back up next Friday night at Bryant. First road game of the year. Try to do something nobody else has been able to do. Beat them in conference play. It's possible. Hurricane, just too many turnovers tonight. Too many bad snaps, but fixable things. If they can get those fixed, this is a good football team. Powell in the shotgun. He's going to that's Cale Turner. Just runs it forward to the 50. And that should be it. Unless Jonesboro wants to stop it. There's a 2-second differential. Take a knee, and it's over. Lexicon postgame show coming up. Our JOSM player of the game. And the Friday Night Lights scoreboard show from Kavanaugh Auto Group. Will Oswalt tell you all about it. Cale Turner, again, quarterback keep, and gets back to the line of scrimmage, and the clock runs out. It's all zeros, and the score's final. Cabot 27, Jonesboro 14. Panthers even up at 2-2 on the year, 1-0 in conference play. Hurricane drops to 1-3, 0-1 in conference play. Back in 3 minutes with the Lexicon postgame show and the announcement of our JOSM player of the game. You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
Evolve Bank and Trust is now bringing full-service banking to Jonesboro. To celebrate, we're offering you $200 extra. Just open a new checking account with Evolve. Have at least 2 qualifying direct deposits of $500 or more within 90 days. Then we'll deposit $200 extra into your account. It's just that easy. Open a new Evolve checking account and receive an extra $200 in your account, plus free checks for a year. Restrictions apply. Visit getevolved.com/special promotion for more details, or come in and see us at 111 East Huntington Avenue, Suite A, or call us at
Did you tell him who Joe Pisarcik was?
2480. That's 870-933-2480. Evolve Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
What started with our grandfather and continues in its 4th generation today, Glen Sane's history of quality sales, service,